Hello and welcome. Today we'll have a closer look at 7 of the greatest natural wonders of the world. Don't forget to subscribe, let's head into it. Number 7. Victoria Falls, Zambai and Zimbabwe. On the Zambezi River in southern Africa, Victoria Falls elicits a thunderous and joyful impression. Named for Queen Victoria in 1885 by Scottish explorer and missionary David Livingstone, these falls are shared by Zambai and Zimbabwe and define their border. At 355 feet tall and 5,600 feet wide, Victoria Falls is not the tallest nor the widest in the world. It has earned the largest waterfall in the world honor because of its combined sheets of water output. Few would argue, however, that the massive curtain of water is anything less than extraordinary. On average, more than 1.8 million cubic feet of water per minute drops over the baselift cliff into the narrow gorge below. What a magnificent, oh so pretty sight, with sun-glistened spray that can sometimes be seen for miles and frequent rainbows arching over one of nature's utmost glories. Number 6. Rio de Janeiro Harbor, Brazil. The world's largest bay in terms of water volume, the picturesque harbor of Rio de Janeiro, also known as Guanabara Bay, is surrounded by striking granite monoliths, the most eye-catching of which is the 1,300-foot-tall Sugarloaf Mountain. Formed by erosion from the Atlantic Ocean, the bay's entry mouth looks more like a liver, hence the misguided naming of the location as Rio de Janeiro, January River, by Portuguese explorer Gaspar de Lemos in January 1502. Corcovado Mountain at 2,300 feet is embellished with a statue, Christ the Redeemer. Views from atop both Sugarloaf and Corcovado optimally display the bay's grandeur. Popular 2.2-mile-long Copacabana Beach offers a generous curve of sumptuous sand and prime people-watching venue. Ipanema Beach, considered by some to be the sexiest shoreline in the world because of its attractive sunbathers, was inspiration for the Grammy-winning bossa nova song. The girl from Ipanema, Smile Islands dot the bay, adding to its allure. Number 5. Paracatine Volcano, Mexico. Even avid travelers may not know about Paracatine, mainly because this natural wonder resides in Michoacan, Mexico. After all, it is not conveniently famous nor a source of enchantment. Paracatine last erupted in 1952. It was coined one of the natural wonders of the world because mankind witnessed its birth and rapidly growing formation. Imagine this. In 1943, a farmer's cornfield was metamorphosed overnight as immense quantities of hydrogen sulfide gas from sudden developing fissures in the shaking ground violently propelled dense, glutinous, scorching lava skyward. When much of that lava fell back to the earth near the main vent, a cone-shaped cinder volcano grew. Now dormant, it is 12,664 feet tall and a marvel to volcanologists. You can venture on a 12-mile round trip to the peak of the volcano, either by hiking or horseback. Number 4. Mount Everest, Nepal and Tibet. At 29,035 feet and still growing due to the shifting of tectonic plates, 60-million-year-old Mount Everest deserved resounding applause for being the tallest mountain above sea level in the world. Part of the Himalayan range, it straddles two flags, Nepal and Tibet, an autonomous region of China. The border runs across its summit, formed with shale, limestone, and marble. Everest is snow-capped year-round. Winds can blow more than 200 miles an hour. Named after a British surveyor, George Everest, the mountain's mystique and challenge draws mountaineers to its perilous path. paths, which are passable only during the 3-month summer climbing season. Since New Zealander Edmund Hillary and Nepali Indian Sherpa Tenzing Norgay were first to officially reach the top in 1953, more than 6,000 summits have been attempted, some by the same person multiple times, and more than 300 climbers have lost their lives. Everest is an inimitable journey that rock jocks have called transformative. If you don't want to climb Mount Everest, you still have options. Visitors can schedule a flight around the mountain for an awe-inspiring aerial view. Number 3. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Feeling the blues is a good thing when eyeing the stunningly gorgeous Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral system in the world, at least 1,430 miles long, encompassing approximately 1,330 square miles, with 2,900 separate reefs and 900 islands. And get this, it can be seen from outer space. Created by billions of wee organisms called coral polyps, this voluminous ecosystem held together by calcium carbonate harbors a stirring diversity of life. Bonus, Australia's easygoing vibe makes enjoying this splash-happy paradise even more welcoming. The notable Whitsunday Islands off the coast of Queen's Island are favorite jumping-off havens for undersea adventurers. White powder-soft beaches and crystal-clear waters woo sunbathers, swimmers, snorkelers, and scuba divers. Number 2. Grand Canyon, Arizona. You only need to stand on the rim of the Grand Canyon once to see why it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the natural world. The Grand Canyon's massive and colorful landscape provides breathtaking views that can't be found anywhere else in the world. Carved over millions of years by the Colorado River, the Grand Canyon is a very big deal. 277 miles long and 18 miles wide at its farthest points. To wrap your head around the enormity, concentrate for several seconds just on the Grand Canyon National Park, which is within the canyon region. At 1.2 million acres, the park itself, for comparison, surpasses the 776,000 acre size of the state of Rhode Island. The steep-walled canyon is generally at least 4,000 feet deep for its entire length and dips to 6,000 feet at the lowest spots. Its geological variety with raised plateaus and structural baseness is unequaled. Bighorn sheep, bison, coyotes, gray fox, mountain lions, Gila monsters, mule deer, Rocky Mountain elk, and birds of prey from red-tailed hawks to California condors are at home in this colossal wonderland. Number 1. Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. Simply mesmerizing, vibrant lights, typically in shades of green and pink, sweep and stretch across skies over Earth's magnetic north and south poles, like a heavenly dance of colorful swirling scarves. Generated by gaseous particles in our planet's atmosphere that collide with charged particles from the sun, the dazzling Aurora Borealis can best be seen from the northern hemisphere's Greenland, Iceland, and Norway, North America, and parts of Alaska, as well as northern western regions of Canada, especially Nunavut and the Yukon, also showcases these ethereal glowing arcs and bends. The probability of seeing northern lights increases during the winter months. They occur throughout the year, but the dark skies in winter make them easier to see. Simply enjoy having a look at these wonderful lights. If you enjoyed getting to know these breathtaking natural wonders, share this video with your friends and hit the like button and subscribe. Stay tuned to learn more about the fascinating places you can visit around the world. I'll see you in the next video.